Okay, welcome. Here's your Saxon lesson 81 for today. The last time we talked about the English people, we discovered that the French people from Normandy had conquered the Saxons in England. After this invasion, the Saxons continued to live as farmers and workers, but the Norman people, who were French, became the lords and the masters. For a long time, there were two different languages in England, but eventually many of the more sophisticated words from the French people entered the vocabulary of everyone who lived in England. The two languages melted together into one English language, which became known as Middle English. Although we probably wouldn't recognize this language if we tried to read or hear it today, it was much more like the English we speak today than the Old English was. The years between 1100 and 1500 are the years where, it was a really long time ago. Those are the years when Middle English was spoken. You might be surprised how much you know about life in England at that time, because some very famous stories have been written about that period of time. For example, one story you might know is about a man who lived in the woods with a group of helpers. The man and his group stole from the rich and gave it to the poor. What do you think I'm talking about? Robin Hood. Remember Robin Hood?
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Many of you have probably heard stories or seen movies about Robin Hood, and these will give you some idea about what life in England was like during the Middle English period. Also, during this time period, many stories were written about knights in shining armor, castles, sword fighting, bows and arrows, and tournaments. These exciting stories involved people like King Arthur, Queen Guinevere, and Sir Lancelot. A famous musical play called Camelot, with songs by Lerner and Louis, is about this time in England. Do any of you know any stories about Robin Hood, King Arthur, knights, or castles that you would like to share with us before we continue our lesson?
Yes.
What? Share. Share the story that you know about Robin Hood or King Arthur or knights or castles or anything. Very good. Robin Hood, the real movie. There's a movie called Robin Hood based off of the story of Robin Hood. And Jacob was telling us that he stole money from the rich and he started to give it to the really poor people that didn't have anything. And he did it using his really fast horse. And that's right, he did. All right, let's go over our letter cards, picture cards, and sight word cards. I need to hear everybody. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Sorry, combination. Diphthong, digraph, O-U. R, digraph, A-I. Feels so weird in the middle. Go ahead. Diphthong, O-I. No, it's not a digraph. It's just a diphthong. Diphthong, O-I. Diphthong, O-Y. G. Go ahead. Try. Good. Trigraph, G-G-E. Good job. Picture cards. Repeat after me. Star R. Dollar Horse or. Doctor Worm Whale Cake A. Concrete E. Dime I. Hose O. Cube U. Hook Tooth Oo. Sheep E. Bubble Bull. Staple Pull. Candle Dull. Bugle Gull. Bottle Tull. Ruffle Full. Cry I. Candy E. Ring Ng. Phone Leaf E. Thread Steak A. Not Gnat Wreath Mouse Owl. Mouse Owl. Soup Oo. Cow Owl. Bow O. Rain A. Hey A. Circle Oil Oi. Toy Oi. Ooh. Lights I. Catch Giraffe J. Bridge J. Good job. Here we go. Sight word cards. I'm going fast. Go. Okay, don't yell. All right, let's try that again. Not yelling. And go. That's a lot of cards. Okay, so take out your spelling high frequency word practice paper. What's stapled onto it in your packet this week? It says spelling word list 16. Let's start by going over our new spelling words, and then we'll start with writing our sounds, okay? So you need this out. We're going to read it together on 3. 1, 2, 3. Tree, mouth, cry. Please stop. Hey, please stop yelling, okay? All right, let's try that again. 1. Tree, mouth, cry, mow. I'm sorry, this is not mow, this is mow. Out, took, mule, 9, slope, lake, king, slow, hoop, found, throw, could, would, should, for, and there. Look here. This is the word we went over today. What was it? Mule? Yeah. Mule. What did I say? That's a U consonant E. And this is mow, like mow the lawn, okay? And all the other words are pretty easy, okay? Oh, I'm sorry. If you have a question on what something means, raise your hand. I'll be happy to tell you. Yes, Leia? Slope is like a downhill, like the slope. It's also a math word, like an equation. What is the slope of this? You'll learn it when you get in middle school. But you can also say like a slope is going down. All right. Yes, Rena? What number is that? Number 7, mule. That's a good question. A mule is a donkey. Yeah. Very cool. Okay, you ready? So now let's go to the next page where it says spelling and high frequency word practice. Let's put our fingers next to number 1. Class. Number 1. Remember, I say the sound, you write it down. I tell you what to write. If you miss it, I will go back in the end. I promise. Number 1 is ch. That's C-H, final C-H, comma, T-C-H. Again, that's ch. That's C-H, final C-H, comma, T-C-H. Number 2, ooh. That's diagraph O-O. Number 3, J. J, comma, G, final D, G, E, comma, G, E. I'm going to repeat it. J. J, comma, G, final D, G, E, comma, G, E. Number 4, V. That's V, final V, E. V, final V, E. Number 5, I. I, consonant E, comma, I, final Y. I, consonant E, comma, I, final Y. Number 6 is D. That's D, final D, comma, E, D. Number 7, K. That one's kind of long. K, comma, C, final C, K, comma, K, comma, K, E. I told you it was kind of long. It's K, comma, C, final C, K, comma, K, comma, K, E. Number 8. Number 8 is Z. That's Z, comma, S. Number 9 is F. That's F, final F, F. F, final F, F. So your final, or so far, your paper should look like this. If you need time to copy this down, pause the video now. All right, moving on, where it says review words, I want, next to number 10, I want you to write the word moist. Moist. I'm going to call someone from the cup to spell the word moist. Amaria, moist. It has a diphthong in it. She knows what it is too. Be quiet. No. Try again. It's not O-Y. It's O-I. So try it again. M. Very good. M-O-I-S-T. Moist. Excellent. All right. Number 11. Cloud. Cloud. Jasmine. Spell cloud. C-L-O-U-D. Cloud. It has diphthong, digraph, O-U. C-L-O-U-D. Number 12, verb. What is a verb? Verb, something that you do. right? A verb is something that you do. You talk, you run, you jump, you watch. All right, Bernaya, how do you spell verb? Good job. V-E-R-B. Excellent. Number 13, spell the word finally. Finally. Let's see. Finally. JC, finally. Very good. F-I-N-A-L-L-Y. Excellent. Number 14, heard. Like I heard you. Jacob, heard. H-E-A-R-D. Excellent. 15, several. 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 Leah, several. Good job. S-E-V-E-R-A-L. Several. Excellent job. All right, now the sentence, number 16. Write out loud with me. Dan went fishing and hooked 3 big fish, period. Now it's your turn. Follow with me, okay? Say it with me. Dan went fishing and hooked 3 big fish, period. So now we're going to write it down. D in Dan needs to be what? Capital. Dan went fishing and hooked 3 big fish. Write that down. Pause the video now. Okay, so your paper should look like this. If you need to copy this down or you need to make sure you have it all down, you can pause the video now. Okay, echo these words and tell me what sound they all have in common. Lady, cater, basin. Basin. What do they all have? They all, lady doesn't have A, very good. Let me say it again. Watch, listen for them. Lady, cater, basin. What do they all have? An A. They all contain the long vowel A. Look at these 2 words and tell me how vowels are in each of them. I'm sorry, look at these words and tell me how many vowels are in each of them. How many vowels are in the word lady? 2. Very good. What do we do when we have more than 1 vowel in a word? Find the vowel pattern and divide the vowels into syllables. Remember VCV? Is that ringing a bell, anybody? Okay. The first thing we should do is divide the words into syllables. Let's write a small V under each vowel. V stands for vowel. All right, let's look here. Cater, we have V and a V, basin, vowel and a vowel. Do you all agree? What should we do next? Look between the vowels for consonants and write a what underneath it? A C for consonants. Very good. Who can tell me the vowel pattern for this word? It's what, everyone? V, C, V. Very good. That's right. This is a new vowel pattern. Vowel, consonant, vowel. The best place to divide a word that follows this pattern is after the first vowel. The accent belongs on the first syllable. Let me show you. It goes after the first vowel. So the first vowel in lady is A, right, Haney? So you draw a division line after the first vowel. Division line after the first vowel and division line after the first vowel. Remember, the accent normally goes before the vowel. So lady, cater, basin. Okay. Now, how do we code the vowels on all of these, class? With a what? Not abbrev. A macron, because they're long vowel sounds. A brief is on short vowel sounds. Remember, short A says a. Long A says a. Short E says eh. Long E says e. Okay? So these are all long vowels. So long vowels are coded with a
Macron.
macron. Right? Great. Okay, so here's our new vowel pattern card. VCV. So if there is a VCV like we just learned, the division line goes right after the first vowel, like in the word baby. B-A-B-Y. There's also another vowel pattern. It's VCV as well, and that's when the division line goes after the first consonant, like robins. And then we have, again, the same as the first one, VCV, and then you divide it after the first vowel, but the accent goes at the end here, like in the word banana, or in the word erase, or in the word hotel, or in the word July, or in the word divide. Okay? All right. Let's go back. I'm going to hang this up in the room, but for now, let's go back and turn your paper over where it says new words. I want you to write the word over. Over, next to number 1. Over. The game is over. Class, please spell over. O-V-E-R. Number 2, spell the word lady. Lady. Class, how do you spell lady? Very good. L-A-D-Y. Next to number 3, spell the word student. Student. Student is spelled S-T-U-D-E-N-T. I'm going to say that one more time. S-T-U-D-E-N-T. Your paper should look like this. All right, let's read these words together in the high frequency word box. Are you ready? Show, open, over, even, right, known, yellow, government. I want you to write 2 sentences using 1 word in each sentence. I want it to be a different word. So if you used it in the first sentence, use a different one in the second. That should be very easy. And then the back, you're going to code, and then you're going to answer the questions. Very simple stuff. Okay, before I let you guys go completely, let's code this sentence together real fast. We have the word the. TH is a what? Diagraph. TH. Coded with a squaw because the E makes a sound. In judge, we have trigraph. DGE. What do we do with the D and the E?
Cross them out.
Very good. And the G?
Put a G and put a dot on the G.
And a
Breathe on the U.
breathe on the U. How about gave? That's
A consonant E.
Excellent. The sloppy. How do we do sloppy? V-C-C-V. Very good. Breathe. Accent. And what about the Y? A dot on the Y. How about banner? That's another. Arc, very good. Arc under combination ER, VCCV. Put a division line between the 2 C's. Very good. Is that right?
Yes.
Excellent. Almost done. Needs a squaw. Low needs a macron, cross out the O, and score at combination OR. We also have O consonant E, and the C needs a back on it because it makes that k sound. Let's read the sentence together on 3. 1, 2, 3. The judge gave the sloppy banner a low score. What is a banner? Yes. A banner is like a poster. So they were making like, you know, the big posters, the long ones that are rectangle shaped. So they made like a big banner, you know, like the banner that's on top, like where the gym is, and it says welcome back. That's called a banner. So I guess somebody was making a banner, and the judge gave the sloppy banner a low score. Why did the judge give them a low score? Because the banner was sloppy. Very good. I just want to make sure you understood that. And that's it. So you can go ahead and get started and turn your work into me when you're done. Also, go ahead and start studying for your spelling test. Your spelling test will be on Friday for spelling word list 16. Okay? All right, I'll see you later. Bye.